Krew Sports Talk Show. You know I had to start it with yes sir. I didn't do the yes sir. But it's season premiere. It's probably gonna be the last time you hear that. What's going on, fellas? We got everybody back at the round table. Shout out Lou in Orlando, man. We gonna hold it down for him. But we got the man right here.
Stats.
You already know you got your boy Burner Burns back in the building, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, man, it's been a while.
Wow.
It's been a hot minute. I think last time we spoke or last time we was around the table, it was before the Super Bowl. A lot of things happened. A lot of things changed.
A lot of things.
A lot of people got new rings. A lot of people got old rings.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it, man. Recently, Toronto Raptors NBA champions.
NBA champions.
First champion outside of the United States. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
David versus Goliath. Raptors versus the Warriors. Any surprises? Who were we going for in the beginning, though?
My pick was the Warriors. I mean, probably pretty much like at least 90% of everybody besides the haters.
For sure.
I mean,
Thank you for telling the truth. Let's go to you.
It's not a fact about no haters. It's just I want to see it. I'm tired of seeing the usual. People already expected.
All right, better question. Who would you, going into this, who are you going to bet the house on?
I should have put money on Toronto because I was saying it from the beginning. I think this is the year where, this is probably going to.
So you would have put 500 down.
Yeah, that's a nice number. I think I should have put that down.
You should have or you would have. It's easy to look retrospect. Yeah, I would have put that bread.
But I would have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
when would you have done that?
Before game one.
Before game one.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying.
Wow. I didn't see it happening.
I was confident on that.
I didn't see it happening. So let's do it, man. Let's talk about it. I know a lot of people are bringing up the injuries. KD, that was a big one.
Player who gets injured. And credit Serge Ibaka. And there's the play right away. He knew it.
First off, do you think he rushed back?
Yes, and yes.
Of course.
Of course, right?
Quad
Of course.
injury or lower leg
Of
injury.
course.
There's no need for
Calf, right?
you. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
There's no need for you to come back if you're not 100%.
Yeah. That was an injury. I think they say it was you supposed to be able to average of what, at least 4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah, 4 to 6.
months,
Wow.
something like that. So
Back and forth.
it was
Back and
it was like 4 to 6 month injury.
okay.
So it was 4
4 to 6 months?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, that definitely makes a big difference.
Well, you see the result.
Nah, for sure. Definitely, he was definitely balling, man. That was hard to see. I know a lot of NBA players, a lot of people in the sports world was actually reaching out to KD. At next game after that, Clay goes in.
Wary of putting him back in.
There you see the awkward landing, and right away.
After this,
That was a tough one. 30 points, third quarter. Would it have been a different story if Clay would have been in the game?
I think if
Would it have been a different series?
Clay finished that game, I think we're probably looking at a Game 7 in Toronto.
Game 7?
Yeah.
Facts.
And who takes it?
I don't know. At that point, I think that's up in the air. I think home court, but you giving a champion something that they already been in before. Like, this ain't nothing different to them. So, and now you giving them new blood. Toronto probably was going to back down and be like, damn. But ultimately, they closed it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
The Warriors been in that pressure position before. So I might will have to go with the Warriors on that one. They've been in the, they even at home, yeah, that plays a part, but they've been in that pressure situation. It's really none to them.
A lot of people, when they talk about the Warriors and when they talk about the Warriors dynasty, they talk about they haven't been through any struggles. This would have been something for them to come over like, oh shit, they put a staple on that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a run through. When we think back about the Warriors legacy, we always gonna think about this series now.
Yeah, for sure.
Does that blemish the Warriors?
I don't think blemish, but I think that three-peat would have put a stamp on it. But
Okay, so they went, what did they go?
it was, 5 in a row?
5 in a row.
And went 2 for 5? No,
3.
3 for 5.
3 for 5.
Okay, D went 2. Okay, no, yeah, you're right. 3 for 5.
Okay. 3 for 5. We had the Miami Heat going 2 for 4.
Unfortunately.
What's the common denominator between those two?
Kawhi.
Motherfucking Leonard. Is Kawhi Leonard the dynasty killer? And are we giving him that crown of being the dynasty killer?
I'm gonna go.
Are we saying that?
I mean, I don't know.
Or
how
is it too early?
I'm gonna
what,
call
I mean,
it.
he's done it twice. How many times? How many people do we gotta wait? How many teams do we have to wait for to say it? I mean, he's done it.
I'm gonna call it and say yeah, cause it's evident. And I think honestly, if he never goes down in San Antonio with that injury,
Wait, hold on. You remember off camera we were saying there's two dynasty he killed, and I told you that Burns had another third.
Who was that?
Go ahead, Burns.
San Antonio Spurs.
He doesn't realize or understand. I don't know if he understands what he's doing. And we won't understand until he's done. But Kawhi Leonard took down 3 dynasties. He took down the Miami Heat.
Yep.
He's about to take down the Warriors tonight, and he destroyed the Spurs.
He did. He
Genghis
destroyed-
Khan
he
didn't do
flat
this
out
many
quit on
dynasties.
I told you. Is he right though? By him leaving,
Pretty
That
much.
crushed
he
everything.
left
I mean,
the
the
dynasty.
whole city went down. The finances, the taco shops, everything went down.
Nah, not
It
the
was
taco
bad.
shops.
Yeah, even the taco shops, man. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, it was 12 or 13 years. Kawhi was the first player without a major, a shoe deal with one of the major players to win.
He had it with Nike. Jordan was
Jordan,
it?
he was Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And they-
when was the last player that had either was with Nike or Jordan?
Oh, you talking about? Okay, that is
Exactly.
true. He
To-
is
to-
the
to win.
first
That what?
that won a championship that wasn't a major
That
Nike,
ama-
Jordan.
Yeah.
Nigga, like who was the last person that didn't have Nike or Jordan?
Tim
Dwayne
Duncan.
Wade, Lee Nings,
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. And what did he
I
have?
forgot who he was with, but I
Wade,
remember
yeah,
I read
that
it.
is a stat right there. Wade won championship in 3 different
Shoe companies,
yeah,
Converse.
Jordan, and Lenning.
Yeah. That's a fun fact. Look at Burns. That's 2 in a row, right?
Legendary. He woke up this season.
Season 2, episode 1.
Man.
Burner Burns is in
He
the
bought
building.
he bought the jokes on camera. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. But nah, I think Kawhi Leonard, man, I think he did his thing. Question of the off season, right? Does Kawhi stay? What do we think? Is it how hard?
Yeah, it's definitely on my phone.
Kawhi is the
I see
king.
something too on my phone.
Kawhi is the king of not only Toronto but of Canada. How do you leave that situation?
Yeah, that's a great point. Like, you have a whole country, not just a state. You
A
go
country.
anywhere, that whole country's on your back.
like imagine business wise.
Man, he's bigger than the mayor.
yeah,
right
literally.
No.
How do you leave a situation like that? Marketing. You just signed a new contract with.
You got a whole country
New
that's gonna
Balance.
buy in shit,
So
dog.
no offense, but you have those Caucasian people who likes New Balances. I think that was a smart move on him.
If I was New Balance, if you stay in Toronto, I shoot you more bread.
There you go.
What do you say before we go to your fun facts and your fun facts? I know you guys got some stuff that you want to tell the people, but what do you say?
But you know what, man? Kawhi's so different from a lot of other players.
He is
He
different.
could look at it like,
Nah, you're totally.
you know,
right.
you know,
Some things that we might be like, oh, that's the deciding factor. That's like number 30 on
it's
his list.
totally different. For him. Totally.
Sure, I respect that.
That is true.
He looks at things
He's
different,
an
dog.
odd. He's an odd person.
I mean, you talk about somebody.
Facts, for sure.
I don't even think he has any social media. He's in his own lane, his own zone. He's just a different person.
yeah.
You don't hear anything about him. You don't hear, he's not in the news for certain things.
Nothing crazy.
He's just like, like when the season's over, he go in the forest and hide us. Like, you don't hear
You
nothing
don't
about
even hear
him.
him on vacation.
Yeah, nothing. So, what we might think, oh yeah, it's a good deal. Like you said, that might be a non-factor to him. Who knows?
What's the options? Let's name 3 teams that we might think that's gonna go. Kawhi,
Clippers.
LA. Is LA a factor? Is LA an option?
Like Lakers?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I haven't heard him saying like he was going to take any meetings. I've heard the
Took meetings
Sixers.
yeah, he did say tickets. He's gonna meet
The
us for the
Sixers.
So if the
Clippers.
Wow.
And then, of course, you got Toronto.
Toronto's gonna meet
Those are
him.
3 teams. I didn't even say anything about the Lakers.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
didn't hear that.
That's
I
me.
think I heard maybe Brooklyn might get in the room with him. No, New York. New York was the other team getting in the room with him.
Okay.
New York.
Yo, I like the Sixers move. You had a fun fact that you wanted to share. You had a fun fact. Let's go ahead and let's go. The battle of the fun facts. New segment on the round table. Go ahead. What was your fun fact on your phone that you got?
Oh.
Fun fact: Kawhi declines his player option.
Okay, my fun fact is it says Kawhi Leonard is seriously considering staying in Toronto this offseason.
Opting out. doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to stay in Toronto. Opting out maybe means he wants a different contract, right?
He needs more money. I'm trying to get that bag. He got $35 million.
NBA is guaranteed money, so instead of that 1 year, let me get that 4 or 5 years.
Exactly.
So-
and guess what? I don't see Toronto not
That's why
budging
it
on
comes
giving
to
it to
your
him.
point.
But wait,
That's why it
why a
comes to your point,
4-year, 5-year? When I'm stuck here, what if I don't want to stay here and
All right,
Toronto
but
doesn't?
I know
re-up?
players. I know players are definitely keen to injuries, right? So tomorrow's never promised.
Understood.
No, tomorrow's never guaranteed. So why would you sign a 1-year deal, not knowing that you might get fucked up in that 1 year? You did in San Antonio. Go get that 4 or 5 year, 120, whatever the case may be, and get that.
And
It might be at this case. It might be
Like
200 something now. It might be 200.
It might be 200.
I think KD's next deal is almost $250 million, $250.
Yeah, it is 257 or something
So
like that.
yeah, and that's if he re-signs with the Warriors. You know they could give him the most. So Kawhi's probably 225. Like,
Yeah.
why sign a 1-year deal?
And the way Kawhi carries himself, I don't see him jumping from team to team. Look how long he's with San Antonio. I
He
don't
was
see
almost
him.
forced out.
Yeah, that's true. But I just don't see
Not
him.
necessarily forced out. He wanted to go because how they handled the situation.
I
It was
just
forced out though.
I just don't see him going to Toronto for that 1 year winning and then leaving again.
But I think if he never gets hurt, I think he stays in. We never talk about Toronto winning a championship.
Just like you said, if he never leaves, we might be talking about the Spurs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's interesting. I think Kawhi, I don't know. I think he leaves.
You think he leaves?
I think he leaves. It's tough.
I think
What,
what you're
Clippers?
saying.
It's tough, huh?
Clippers?
I don't know where he goes. I hope, I don't.
It better
hope-
be for the Clippers.
If it's Philly,
oh.
nigga,
I don't think Philly got the bag for him, though, because Philly, well, they do. They got max money.
they're gonna get rid of Jimmy Butler. They're not gonna
They,
re-sign.
well, they said they want to keep either Jimmy or Tobias. Either or.
if they get Kawhi, do they keep Jimmy?
You can't. Then it's none. It's Kawhi and that's it. They got money for one max player.
So if you get Jimmy, you can't. If you
can't
get
get
Kawhi,
Tobias.
you can't even get Tobias.
Nah. Well, shit, if I got Kawhi, what else do I need?
Kawhi, Ben, and Joel.
Yeah, man, but Ben got to step up. Ben was, he was absent this playoffs. He was absent. I'm
right.
sorry.
We're gonna go into the free agency, but before we do that, the one player we want to see step up next year. Ben Simmons, I like that. I want you to say another one.
I want to see Justice Winslow step up. Point Justice. I know it's kind of a homer pick.
Facts. I'm happy you said it. And I Facts.
But shit, if I could pick another one, another person I want to see step up next year, Luka Doncic. I want to see what he looks like his second year.
You want to see if he steps up because he had a crazy rookie year.
Yeah, but I want to see
I don't
what
know
he
if
looks
that
like.
steps up.
I want to see what he looks like next to having
The
Porzingis.
sophomore slump,
He got Porzingis next
Right.
to him next year, so I want to see what that's going to look like.
for sure. What about you?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think there's a lot of interesting storylines. Lakers, see how AD does, who they pick up. Who they pick up. That's
No,
interesting.
you know what? I got somebody. Whiteside need to earn his check. That's what we need to do. We don't pay him too much.
That shit.
Listen,
He opted into that
He
contract?
opted into the contract.
$27
That's
million.
good.
That's why
But he's working to get that
but
shit out the
that's
flow.
why I said
More like
he
year.
needs to step up.
One more year of White signing.
We pay you.
They
You
said
need
that
to
he's
step
going to
up.
demand a trade pretty soon in
But
probably a
you're
couple
crying
days.
and complaining. You know why? Because
He's going to go to Charlotte.
you know why? You know why? Because Ben was
Signing
doing
trade
his
with
job.
Kemba?
I was hearing the possibility of that.
Ben was doing his job, and he doesn't like that. Step your game up.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why we should have gotten Bobo. But we're going to get into that. This is what we're going to do, fellas, man. We're going to talk about the free agencies. There's a lot of names out there. We want to go talk about the names, what moves we want to be seeing, and what moves we want the Heat to make, all right? So we just came off a great topic about, the finals, man. I think this is going to be a finals that people are going to look back like, wow, man. A great look on Kawhi's legacy and maybe a blemish on the Warriors' legacy.
For sure.
I think this is definitely going to be a year that they look back. But finals is over, but the NBA is not over. Oh, free agency.
It's about to swing up
This
right
is-
now. That's where
this
it
is
gets
what
really
this.
interesting.
Oh man, this is what we call the second or the third season, really.
Yeah.
The third season. Let's talk about it, man. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of options out there. If your team has that cap space and they looking to rebuild, this is the year to do it.
My team don't got money.
Spend that bag. Let's go through the list. Should we start at the top or should we go to the bottom and start our way up?
Yeah, start our
Top
way up.
15?
Yeah, start our way up.
All right. Top 15 according to hoopshype.com. If you guys don't like the list,
That's a good source.
don't hit me, hit them. Number 15, Mark Gasol. It's not number 15. Mark Gasol. He's not a free agent.
Yeah, give me a different source, another list. Why is Marc Gasol 15?
You just said that was a good source.
All right, let's go.
What the fuck?
I thought Hoops Hype would have did something better than that. All right.
Number 15, Marc Gasol. We'll leave it there. Number 14, Al Horford. That's interesting. Where does he
He should
go?
have been 15. Okay.
Where does he go?
I think he's going to the Clippers. I think that's already lined up. I read something in
Really?
And
Okay.
got a couple sources that I read into.
Okay. Were you surprised that he opted out?
Yeah, the whole Kyrie situation, and they're going younger, so there's no more
Facts.
He doesn't fit
It
up the
affects different
timeline.
people.
Yeah,
For sure. That's true. That's true. Al
I
Horford.
think the whole season, the way it turned out, kind of pushed him out because
That's
we
what
heard
it-
turmoil from them. It's a rarity that you hear that. Sometimes you hear rumblings literally come out.
You're gonna edit that out, right?
When guys usually come out in press conferences and it's more than 2 or 3 players, and they come
Yeah.
out and say what they said,
When
that
it-
whole season was blown
When it
up.
leaves the locker room is a different
Yeah,
story.
it's a
Exactly.
bad taste in his mouth.
Where did they go? Where does he go?
Where did they go?
I agree. I think he's going to the Clippers.
Wow. All right. I
They
like
got
that.
the bag from him too.
For sure. Man, I don't want to say this name, but we're going to say it, and you guys tell me if you want to talk about it. Number 13, Julius Randle. I think it's interesting.
Ooh, that is interesting.
I think it's real interesting. Does he stay with the Pelicans
Nah,
and
he's
join?
out the door. He's getting the bag. He declined that option. The option was for what? I think $9 million. He's getting way
no,
more than
come
$9
on.
million.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think he's going to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
nah,
already-
he's getting 15 to 17 mil.
he's going to Brooklyn with Kyrie.
He had a good year though. 21 points last year.
And he had like
Not
8
bad.
rebounds.
He had,
bad.
he had
Not
4
bad.
triple doubles. I think.
Nigga, that's
I'm lying.
good,
he had,
son.
He had
Not
like
bad.
2 or 3 triple doubles in the season.
Not bad.
Where does he go?
Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
getting the bag.
I don't know where he goes.
Bag.
Brooklyn, it sounds like an ideal spot, but I don't actually know where he's going
Start
to go.
there.
I think that's a good deal.
You could be a number 2 there to whoever else goes there.
Nah, for sure.
Maybe 1A, 1B type shit.
Number 12, DeMarcus Cousins.
That's an interesting with him because of his injury.
I think he'll
He's
stay.
gonna demand some type of money, but
don't-
he can't.
I think he stay. I think he stay at Golden
I
State.
don't think so. I think he leaves.
If he stays in Golden State, it's not a long-term contract.
No.
I don't think he stays for another 1 year.
Yeah, but he's
So
not
he
gonna get a
he's-
long-term
he has
contract with
one
anybody
more
else.
prove-him deal.
I don't think he does. I don't think he re-ups.
That's what a one-year deal is, right?
No, understood.
Prove it.
But
Yeah, but also with his injuries,
he would want
it
some
doesn't
type of-
negate a long-term contract. Nobody's gonna give him that. And remember, he took a loss to go to Golden
You
State.
got to vet like a minimum or something.
Yeah, he did. He took like 2.5 or some shit.
Right, it definitely wasn't for the money. Definitely wasn't for the money. So he stays.
Yeah.
1-year deal,
I think he
another
stays.
vet minimum.
Yeah, I think so.
He leaves. He's gonna get some type of security and probably signs like a 3-year deal with
To
somebody.
Brooklyn.
Nah. And he's
Clippers?
Going, no.
Nah, I'm just throwing shit out
And
there.
he's going to either the Mavericks or the Lakers.
Mavs.
If the Lakers whip out on everybody,
Wait. Doesn't work with the Mavs.
why not?
Kristaps Porzingis
At the 4?
and the white boy, the
What white boy?
rookie,
What's his name? I just said his name already.
Yeah,
Luka
Luka.
Doncic.
and
He's
then
a point
DeMarcus
guard.
Cousins.
Yeah, DeMarcus at the
That's
5.
a huge front court.
Yeah, but who's gonna give him that? A 3-year deal.
And
what
then
about
they,
that?
then they signed Kemba Walker.
Who? Dallas, right? Yeah, he's having a meeting with them this summer.
I don't know.
That's not bad.
I just don't see.
But what I don't understand is why would you want to sign Kemba when you have Luka?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you?
Luka's gonna have the ball in his hand. Kemba's gonna play off ball
That's why Dennis Smith couldn't stay there. Right?
because he can play off ball.
He couldn't.
He needs the ball in his hand.
Right. That's why they
Can
traded
Kemba
him
do
away.
that?
And there was a lot of friction between them, Luka and Dennis Smith. Mm-hmm. That's true. Let's see Tobias Harris, number 9.
Tobias is getting a bag, and he's going
Unrestricted.
to.
6'9", 20
I
points
got
last
2
year.
teams for him.
7.9 rebounds.
He
Oh
probably
shit! I got career earnings $55 million already. 2018,
He got paid
2019,
from Brooklyn.
14.8.
he got paid from Brooklyn. I think Tobias Harris leaves and goes to either the Kings or Brooklyn.
Kings of Brooklyn. I like that. Kyrie, Tobias, KD, and Julius Randle.
They don't have that much money. They
Yeah,
get
I don't know about all that.
I was gonna say keep going until y'all tell me to stop. Tobias, where's he going?
Probably the Kings.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
He looks like someone that likes.
What the
That's
fuck?
a young and up and coming team that
They
needs
got
someone like
Bagley.
him. Bagley, you got Fox, you got Harrison Barnes and Freeze.
You need that veteran experience out there. And I don't think
And
Brooklyn
he's
got
a
the money.
proven scorer to get you 21, 22
Yeah.
points a night.
Facts. Chris Middleton.
If he don't get his money,
Chris Middleton.
I think
46 million
Milwaukee gonna
career.
let him go.
13 million
that'll be
last
dumb
year.
if he don't get.
I
They don't pay him.
don't think Milwaukee gonna let him go.
Yeah, but
Player option, he opted out.
he opted out.
Show him that bag.
I think he might
Backs up
test
the
the
break
waters on the 2 LA teams.
I fuck with that. I like that.
I think that he had a hell of a season.
That's
This
what
was
I'm
his
saying.
first
Get your
year.
bag.
This was his first All-Star year.
All-Star year too.
Get that bag.
That's why I said I don't see him leaving. Then you still got Giannis.
But then look at it. If I'm Milwaukee, the team didn't work. I want to go look for something else. Let me use that money.
Wait. The team didn't work,
But-
and maybe
but
you were
you-
one piece away.
Exactly. You can't
If
just.
he that piece, I'm gonna dump all my money. back.
No. We're gonna have the team from last year and add one more
I gotta
piece.
pay him still.
Where's Bledsoe at with his
Paid
contract?
already. He got the extension, $70 million.
Bledsoe, Giannis.